Hello friends, today is Monday, June 12th, and it is hot here in southeast Louisiana, but I thought I would show y'all what the garden's looking like now. Let's see if I can give you the big view. Let's see, I have my basket. I'm thinking I'll probably pick a few peppers and see what else we have. See, my little sunflower is growing. And I cut these back, these chrysanthemums, because they were just starting to fall over. These other ones have just started blooming. And look at this okra. If you watched my past episodes, I planted radish down in between, and I thought the radishes would have time to grow before the okra got big, but I was wrong. If you look in there, you can see there's a little radish. I don't think they're gonna make it. They're definitely not getting any sun. I either forgot or didn't realize how fast and how big the okra grow. It's my little sunflowers. This one was a volunteer from the bird feed. These two I planted. I planted one back there, but it died. And then that little one is a volunteer. I can't wait till they bloom. I also still don't know what this is. The leaves are like velvety, and it's got these flowers. It is not an okra. I don't know what it is. I've been letting it grow because I was curious. And I still don't know what it is. But it's growing here amongst the okra. I came out the other day. I didn't see that we have any flowers or any okra yet. But man, they are big. I did harvest a bunch of banana peppers the other day. I think I have a picture I can show you. And so these are what the plants are looking like. I cut some of them back because the branches were starting to just bow over, and some of them were even breaking. They'll grow back. See, they're already getting new growth, and so they'll be fine. I need to harvest eggplant and probably cut that eggplant back. I did, on this side, I did pull up all the last of the garlic, and I started weeding, but just ran out of time. I do need to weed right here, but see, there's the mystery cantaloupe growing in the weeds. Oh, and in this pot, I told you I thought maybe it was garden huckleberry, that I didn't know what was growing, and that, I believe, is what it is, along with some kind of vine I need to pull up. That's probably the wild morning glories. They will strangle everything. They're kind of a problem. Yep, see, I just ripped all the leaves off. Sorry, little guy. But anyway, I'm pretty sure now that's what this is the garden huckleberry. It just comes back every year, whether I plan for it to or not. This next row, the jalapenos, I had them backwards. I thought these were jalapenos and these were serranos, but these are very obviously jalapenos, and I need to harvest them and cut the bushes because they are falling over. We keep alternating between dry for a few days and then just torrential downpours. You can see the ground's really dry though. It's getting up to the mid-90s every day here. So it's just too hot. It doesn't matter if I water every day. By the afternoon, it's dry. But I think that was kind of rough on the plants. So I'm gonna harvest a bunch of jalapenos and trim back the bushes a bit. The serranos are just now, you can see all the flowers. And if you look down, there's a few little peppers coming. Oh, they're big, some bigger ones in there. So that's good. And then, I couldn't remember all of the peppers I planted here. This was a big mix. But that looks like a super hot, doesn't it? I didn't think I planted a scorpion here. I didn't think I planted a super hot here at all, but maybe I did. But I need to harvest them. Pretty sure, I mean, these look like poblanos. I did have some poblanos. I was excited about them. There's bell peppers. There's Anaheim chilies. Lots of eggplants mixed in. The eggplants have been taken off. They love the heat. And the peppers do too. They're just starting to fall over. And we harvested one of these and ate it. The purple bell peppers. I was excited about those. They taste just like a normal bell pepper, but it's just kind of fun to have some different color. And if you remember, it was just a couple weeks ago, I trimmed back these marigolds, and look at them now. They just exploded right back. In fact, I'm going to have to trim them again because you see it's falling over. And the basil. I'm having a hard time with the tomatoes. The pest pressure is difficult. Between the bugs, the birds, and I guess mice or something, and the worms. Well, that didn't want to come off. It has been difficult. I wanted to look. I saw one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's got a bug on it. Oh, but that one's nice. Look. I've been getting a few every day, despite the bugs. The cucumbers are still growing, and I'm still collecting a lot of cucumbers. But they're slowing down. Like I said, it's been mid-90s every day, and so it's starting to be that some of the cucumbers I get are misshapen, and it's just hot. But I am still getting tomatoes. I am still getting cucumbers. But, oh, that has blossom end rot. That's sad. Look at these cushaw. I was looking up this morning how to know when they're ripe because I had never grown them before. Oh, and it said that if you tried to stick your nail in and it didn't go in, that meant it was ripe. But that's still soft. I don't know if that's really normal though. Do you see the stuff coming out of it? I've never grown these before, but all of these seem, oh, that's very soft. That other one down there was kind of hard. This was the first one to grow, and it's so big. My nail doesn't really go in that one, so does that mean it's, according to everything I watched, that means it's done? I don't know if that's just going to come off, though. I might need to bring a knife. I have my snips, but oh my goodness, it's so heavy. I'm going to have to cut that off and show y'all what it looks like. Pretty excited about it though. Oh look, there's a little cucumber. See, most of them are starting to be kind of misshapen when I get them, but still getting them. See the poor cucumbers. I mean, they're still growing, they still have flowers. But it's so hot. And we have harvested so many. We may end up going a little while without before I start another batch for the fall. I did come through and harvest a bunch of green beans the other day. And I tried to weed a little bit. The weeds are kind of out of hand at this point. And we still have some beans. All the ones I picked the other day, I just put in the freezer. We will probably be eating them soon. See the poor cucumbers. But see, I'm still getting cucumbers. Just not as many. They've slowed down. See, there's another one. They're not getting as big. Oh, I see one I missed though. Look. The strawberries have sent off runners all through the beds. I'm gonna let them go. They make little roots, and that'll be next year's plants. It's my ongoing experiment. I want to see if I can just fill most of these empty cinder block holes with strawberries. Oh, there's another cucumber. That one looks pretty normal. The tomatoes are struggling. So you can see the kale has just been eaten by bugs. I haven't pulled it up yet because I'm not quite ready to, I haven't had time really to plant anything here yet. So if the bugs can be happy over here eating this, I'm gonna let them for now. And then I'll pull it up and plant something here soon. Probably gonna be beans of some sort. I'm thinking it's gonna be cowpeas. You can see there's cucumbers on the ground there because I missed them. I didn't come out for a few days because it was storming and they started turning yellow, which they seem to be doing quicker now. So I just left them there. Let's see, they'll look like I need to leave them, and then the next day they'll be turning yellow. So I've been picking them kind of early. Well, it doesn't look that great. And I decided with this tomato plant that I had never gotten around to tending to, that I was going to embrace the chaos of it and just see how it does over here on the corner, on the end. And I've been able to get a few tomatoes from it. Is it a bug? I can't tell. See, they're all kind of beat up. It's just crazy hot, crazy bugs. And all the local gardening groups, they're talking about that the tomatoes are struggling, the cucumbers are turning yellow faster. And it's just the nature of Louisiana summertime. do have the squash over here is still attempting to survive, but the vine borers have gotten it. And so I don't think it's going to make it. This one looks good still. Let me see. It's another squash plant. Or actually, this one was a zucchini. It's trying, but they found it too. So, and you can see the cucumber plants they're struggling. It's just too hot. But then I still have some that are trying to pop up and grow new. The zinnias are still loving it out here. Let's see, I don't think I showed y'all this row. I pulled up everything here and I haven't planted. I'm thinking about planting some long beans right here to grow up. You see the Malabar spinach has taken off. I cut back these marigolds. The tomato plants are still trying to make it. Oh, I need to harvest those. One of them got eaten. I do have a squash growing here. I honestly don't remember what kind, but it is looking pretty healthy. So I'm excited about that. And there's another one of these plants, like that's over there by the okra. Same thing, velvety leaves. It's got these yellow flowers. I don't know what they are. Okay, you see I trimmed back all the marigolds on this side. It's always kind of hard for me to do, but I know they'll grow back. And then over here, this I know looks kind of rough. I'll show you the picture of all of the Buena Mulata peppers that I harvested. These plants were loaded. I did take a picture, I'll show you. And so I cut them back. I picked most of the peppers. I also trimmed back the eggplant. It was just bending over, the branches were breaking. And then I just put the leaves down kind of as a mulch. The Swiss chard is still growing, although it does get eaten a little bit. I've been able to pick a few leaves since I cut it back and it started regrowing. And I think these are going to be fine. See all the new growth that's popping up? Trying to get to focus. They have new growth, and they'll be good. I took all those peppers and I dehydrated them, and I made them into purple pepper powder. And so we really enjoyed it. And so that's my second jar of it. I think that might get us through the year, which would be great. That's my biggest sunflower. It is well over my head now. Gosh, I'd say it's probably 7 feet tall now. It's a skyscraper. So I put all the leaves that I cut back on the ground as a mulch. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we're gonna find out. And then this is gonna be my next area to tackle, actually, because I have, if you can see them in there, but there are a ton of red cayenne peppers just waiting for me to get them. And you can see all the bushes have started to lay down, so I am gonna harvest those and trim the bushes back. I had an eggplant on the end here It just kind of died. And I'm not sure what happened. I cut it back to see if it'll come back. I don't know. These are the scorpion peppers. And you can see they've actually got a lot of peppers on them, a lot of flowers. And then over there is the habaneros, and they actually have quite a few peppers on them. Just waiting for them to turn orange. And there is a squash plant over here. It does kind of look like the vine borers got it, but it also is still alive. The rest of this is weeds, and I'm going to come through and clear all this out. And I think I'm going to plant the cowpeas here also. And then there's nothing here. I think that's about it. That's where we're at right now. It's kind of a mess, and it's kind of struggling, but like I said, this is real life gardening. I almost forgot to show y'all how the little pumpkin is growing. It's the Seminole pumpkin. It's still alive. And the basil is flowering. I snipped some to use the other day, and see, it just sprouted more. And then I have one more thing I can show you. And see, we do still get little strawberries. They're just small. I got a whole handful the other day. This, I really think this is where I planted the Kajari melon, and I'm really hoping it is. You can see the vine goes up and around, and this is it right here. It's looking real healthy. I would love to try it. It also looks like I have a squash plant growing here of some kind. We'll see. Full of surprises. And then there was just a random young cucumber plant that sprouted up. We'll see if it lives. So it is 5:30 in the afternoon. It's hot and humid. I'm gonna finish up. See, I'm gonna pick all the peppers off of there and put them in my basket, and that's what I got today. And so that'll be it. I probably do need to pick some more eggplant, but there's quite a few inside waiting on me. I think I'm gonna cook some tonight with supper. So that's it. I hope y'all enjoy your week.